We need to find the range of values that satisfy this quadratic inequality. If you clear the brackets, you would have a quadratic function. So let's call that function f of x. And so we can actually sketch a little graph of f of x. Now the zeros in this function will be at 3. Let's make this a little longer. Will be at, let's say here is 3 and 5. When I say zeros, I mean where the graph cuts the x-axis. So we know it's quadratic, so it must have, and its x squared will be positive. So we know it must have a shape similar to this. So the range of values that satisfy this is indicating that as a function f of x, which is y, the y values, they must be less than 0. And from this graph, the values less than 0 lie below the x-axis. So we can see that our values must be greater than 3 but less than 5. So we have our values x must be less than 5 but greater than 3. So this is the range of values that satisfies this inequality. Here's the next inequality. So we have f of x now is x add 1, x minus 2. Our zeros of this function will be at -1 and also at 2. So we have -1 here. And we can have this as 2. Again, the coefficient of x squared is positive, so we will have this U shape. And we're looking for positive values of f of x, or y values, so it must be greater than 0. So any value less than -1 or greater than 2. So our two values is x less than -1 and the other x greater than 2. So the range of values will be x less than -1 and x greater than 2 to satisfy this inequality. So let f of x be 3 minus 2x, x add 5. If we look at this, our coefficient of x is negative, so we expect our curve to be the opposite if it was positive. We'll come to that in a minute. But let's find the zeros. We know that we will have a 0 at -5. And the next 0 would be at 3/2. So one 0 at -5 and the other at 3/2. We sketch our graph. (3/2), let's call it about that. And -5, let's call it, let's make it there. So again, our graph this time will have a different shape because it's the coefficient of x squared will be, or is, negative. So you'll have this downward shape. We're looking for positive values, so they must lie between -5 and 3/2. So anything greater than -5 and less than 3/2. You can verify that this quadratic will have a negative coefficient of x squared by clearing the brackets. And these are the two zeros. That's where the graph cuts the x-axis. My name is Alistair, thanks for watching this video. Any questions or comments are welcome. Please like, and please do follow or subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks and bye for now.